Good day to all. My name is Amreen Khan. I am from EC and EE Department, Faculty of Education, University of Sindh. As we know that it's our 14 week from curriculum and test book. This week consists of elements of modern test book, units, objectives, standards, competency. Next is text, illustration, figures, question, exercises, activities, instruction guideline for teachers, summary of key learning points. And now let's start your another chapter, introduction, textbook review and evaluation. So we started elements of modern textbook. First of all, the unit's objectives. As we know that beta, our lesson planning is incomplete or it's not sufficient without the objectives. Objectives are the key points of any lesson planning. Your lesson planning, when you made your lesson plan, you have to achieve your outcomes. ठीक है, आप अपने outcomes को achieve करना चाहते हैं, लेकिन कैसे achieve करेंगे? जब आप objectives बनाएंगे. So there is a unit objectives means the teacher may determine learning objectives for instructional units which typically comprise a series of a lesson focused on a specific topic or the common theme. इनमें क्या है कि यहाँ पर आप स्पेसिफिक टॉपिक या स्पेसिफिक कॉमन थीम पर कंसंट्रेट करते हैं. The teacher made the unit objectives for the easy understanding of their students. जिससे बेटा अगर हम कॉमन थीम के बारे में बात करें तो हिस्टोरिकल पीरियड. तो हाउ टीचर explain easily the historical period, the history dates to your students. जैसे आपका एक यूनिट भी ऑब्जेक्टिव पर कंसिस्ट करता है कि अगर आपको उस यूनिट की नॉलेज अपने स्टूडेंट्स के लिए फ्रूटफुल करनी है तो आपने उसके ऑब्जेक्टिव डिज़ाइन ज़रूर करने हैं. तो ये भी बात हम जानते हैं कि यूनिट ऑब्जेक्टिव्स आर द लर्निंग ऑब्जेक्टिव्स. और लर्निंग ऑब्जेक्टिव जो हैं वो 3 डोमेन्स में डिवाइड होते हैं. फर्स्ट द कॉग्निटिव डोमेन and the psychomotor domain. When you write your learning objectives, have to be cover these 3 domains in your objectives. So what area of cognitive domain cover in your objective? It's deal with the intellectual side learning. अगर आप स्टूडेंट्स के इंटेलेक्चुअल साइड लर्निंग कवर करेंगे तो आपका ऑब्जेक्टिव कॉग्निटिव डोमेन में से होगा. इफेक्टिव डोमेन में आप स्टूडेंट से रिलेटेड उसका इंटरेस्ट, उसका एटीट्यूड एंड द वैल्यू रिलेटिंग टू द लर्निंग इंफॉर्मेशन कवर करेंगे. और इफ़ वी टॉक अबाउट द साइकोमोटर तो वी डिज़ाइन आर ऑब्जेक्टिव्स अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर फिजिकल कोऑर्डिनेशन और द मोटर स्किल्स. We cover the physical actions our students in a psychomotor domain. So these are the domains that have to included in your learning objectives. Whether these objectives are instructional, whether these objectives are unit objectives, whether students learning objectives. Are you getting my point ना? चलें अब हम इसको एग्जाम्पल से समझते हैं. Now we talk about the learning objectives of these 3 domains. The cognitive domain. Cognitive domains means after this presentation, my students will be recall the steps of making objectives. इस presentation के बाद मेरे students ये काबिल हो जाएंगे कि वो ये सारे steps को recall करें और objectives खुद बना सकें. If we talk about the affective domain, the example will be after the completing of this presentation, the prospective teachers will be able to use these 3 domains in their own objectives. Now the psychomotor domain, after this presentation, my students will be able to create their own objectives. We use the verb explain in cognitive objective,
use in affective objectives, and create in psychomotor objectives. These verbs are called instructional objective verbs.
Are you getting my point now? So, the unit objectives are very concise objectives in which you selected a specific topic or the common theme. And now, what's the difference between the aims, goals, and objectives?
The aims are the most general level. In aim, we talk about a generally. Just for example, students will improve is her motor skills ability. It's a aim. When we concise these aim, it's become a goal. Means goals reflect the purpose with outcomes in mind. Okay, how to improve your motor skills? Its outcome will be hopping, skipping, stepping, walking, running. Means we specify the motor skills into these functions. And now we concise the goals. We specify the goals. It's become our objectives. So the objective reflect the most specific level of education outcomes. And now we have studied about the objective consists of these three domains.
Now see this another picture. Okay, ji. The goal may cover a period of a weeks or a month. It's a time taking because it's a broader term to achieve. This example, a student will learn about plants. The long range objectives may cover a period of a 1 or 3 week. When we concise our goals, it's a concise objectives. And now the example is students will understand the various parts of the plants and their functions. हमने उसको और कंसाइज कर दिया है कि पार्ट्स तो पढ़ेंगे पढ़ेंगे पहले हम कह रहे हैं कि सिंपली स्टूडेंट्स विल एबल टू लर्न द प्लांट अब वो प्लांट के बारे में क्या पढ़ेंगे हमें कुछ नहीं पता लेकिन बस प्लांट के बारे में पढ़ेंगे then we concises the different parts of the plants and their function ये जी कंसाइज हो गया प्लांट के बारे में क्या पढ़ेंगे उसके पार्ट्स और उनका फंक्शन नाउ द मोर कंसाइजेस means the unit objectives the instructional objectives may cover a single day lesson a student will list various part of the flowers अब हमने उसको और कंसाइज कर दिया पहले प्लांट्स in a broad term means the goals. Then we concise the objective, the plants, parts of the plant and their function. And now we're taking only one part, which is a flower. Students will list, सिर्फ list करेंगे the various part of the flower.
Okay, beta, if we concluded this session, so we have studied about the unit objectives, the learning objectives, the types of the learning objectives, aims, goals, and the objectives, and now how to concise your instructional objectives. Hope so you understand this topic. It's a very major topic for the prospective teachers. होप सो यू अंडरस्टैंड हम अपनी क्लास को यहीं पर ही इख्तिताम करते हैं अपना बहुत ख्याल रखिएगा अपने घर वालों का बहुत ख्याल रखिएगा मुझे दुआओं में याद रखिएगा अल्लाह हाफिज़